So this is the final segment of the final New Day show of the Alisyn Camerota era, an era that is been going on for well over 6 years. Longer than many of us has been alive, right?
Really?
I mean, you've been the anchor of this show. I remember watching you when I was in 7th grade on New Day, saying,
someday.
She's amazing.
Someday I want to sit next to her.
Here's a little look back at the last 6 decades.
Oh, my God. Welcome to our viewers in the United States and all around the world. This is New Day. We do begin with big breaking news. The coronavirus pandemic is affecting everyday life for people around the world. The city of Charleston is reeling, of course, from this cold-blooded massacre. 9 people killed while in Bible study at one of the nation's most historic African-American churches. Do you have a message for Congress, for the president?
Yeah. Please, take action.
Are you scared when you see this building? Do you feel...
I'm not scared. I'm angry. How dare you defile our holy space?
But you're going to get better.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your story. It means a lot to everyone to hear from the survivors.
I don't know anybody in the media who likes mass shootings. You're wrong on every single level. What do you want to hear Bill Cosby say?
Well, I think an apology would be a joke, frankly.
How many of you are still nervous or reluctant to speak out and tell your full story today? All 12 boys, every child from that soccer team has been rescued from that flooded cave in Thailand. She said that she believes that you becoming a grandmother is a driving force behind your campaign. How so?
Well, she's right.
We have some stunning news for you if you are just waking up. Donald Trump will head from 5th Avenue to Pennsylvania Avenue. The car is right behind us there now. That is carrying the 45th President of the United States. The Acting Secretary of Homeland Security says, quote, "This is a good news story, what's happening in Puerto Rico in terms of ability to reach people."
Damn it, this is not a good news story. This is a people are dying story.
Can you say unequivocally the president will never pardon him?
I cannot say that. I can't take away the president. If I said it, it wouldn't matter.
Right, but why would the president pardon a
I don't know why.
liar?
I mean, you ask me?
The 3rd presidential impeachment trial in U.S. history begins in just hours. It is 6 o'clock in New York as we count down to the inauguration of President Joe Biden. Here's our pulse of the people. How many people on Election Day plan to vote for Donald Trump? Okay, BBAAFB. How many of you, show of hands, are optimistic that a Democrat will win in 2020? A lightning round, one word to describe how you see the 2020 race.
Polarizing.
Confusing.
Now, you know, just because you raise 2 hands doesn't mean you can vote twice. I just want to be clear.
Ain't got no crystal ball. I had $1 million, but I spent it all.
What is your secret?
My secret is that I know that within you there is a limitless divine beauty.
What do you want to say to Donald Trump here?
Save me. Your latest baby.
A long gestation period of 5 years from my baby that has been birthed today. Thank you so much for loaning me the hat that you did. I mean, obviously,
Family
it's your
heirloom.
fascinator.
Welcome to Camerota's Kitchen. This is where the culinary magic happens.
Have you had any sleep since last night?
Not really. None of us have. This is the life we've chosen.
That's right. Saturday Night Live is back this weekend. Which actor would you want to play you? Ben Stiller, Brad Pitt? Which one?
Oh, Brad Pitt, of course.
If anybody out there doesn't know that you want Jeopardy, they have been sleeping late.
So, Alisyn, who'd you pick to win the whole tournament? And you would have said?
The Orlando Blooms.
Right, exactly. Scene.
Congratulations on your new job, Mom. We are so excited for you.
I'm so excited to go out to dinner on Sundays and watch movies.
And you'll finally be able to sleep in.
And I know you're most looking forward to this. You'll finally be able to wait on me hand and foot in the morning before school. So we love you.
Yes.
And we're very happy for you.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That was beautiful. What a tribute, you guys. Thank you so much. I mean, when I look back at all of the things that we've accomplished over these years, it is the crowning moment of my career. I mean, this has been a true career highlight.
Well, look, you are so good at what you do. You are so good at what you do. You're also just good, period. I mean, but you're so good at what you do, and seeing it all right there. And, you know, this has been great. Who says this is the crowning achievement? You're going at 2 o'clock. It's not like there's still a lot of people. There's still a lot for you to do.
There is a lot, and I'm really excited about the next chapter, and I'm excited that I get the opportunity for another chapter. But when I look back at this, I just think it would be hard, John, to have so much news again in a 6-year period. I mean, all of that, the spectrum of everything that I've covered, the international stories, the domestic stories, the political stories, it was my dream. I mean, just so everybody knows, my dream, when I used to watch the Today Show every morning of my life, was to be a morning anchor, and I got the chance to realize that.
Well,
dream.
look, you handle it all so well, and news follows you. It's clearly happening because of you, because you're here to cover it.
It seems obvious. It does seem obvious. But I do want to say something to the viewers, because I remember how disorienting it is when your morning show anchors leave and do something else. And so I want you to know that I didn't make this decision lightly, and that it has been my pleasure and privilege to be with you at breakfast and on the treadmill, Wolf Blitzer, and, okay, in your bedrooms every morning of these 6.5 very tumultuous news years. And I have felt your support every day, and that means the world to me. As to why I am leaving and making this decision, and again, John, you don't know this because I never complain, but I'm not a morning person. And so if you like me in the morning, you're going to love me from 2 to 4 in the afternoon. Wait till you see how great I am in the afternoon. And I also do really want to thank our boss, Jeff Zucker, for whom I am forever indebted for giving me this incredible career highlight of New Day, and for now giving me this next new adventure of this new exciting show. And to the crew here with me who show up early every single morning, and they play us this killer soundtrack, John, every morning. I mean, every song is relevant, and they play songs we love, and, okay, sometimes Rush, and they play us music mostly that we love.
If you want to piss off Alisyn, play Rush in the morning.
And that has been wonderful. I literally could not have done all of this without you guys. And to my executive producers, Javi Morgado and Jim Murphy, thank you for all that you do, and your compassion and your enthusiasm for the news. It is infectious. To all of the writers and producers and bookers, thank you for everything that you do around the clock. I will miss you all. And John, for you, I had to write it down because I was trying to take stock of everything that we have lived through together in these past 3 years. We've been together for 3 years, okay? Here are some of the highlights that you and I have lived through. An evacuation after mail bombs were sent, okay? Also, the 2020 election, as you saw there. The Trump presidency, which had its own energy every morning. 2 Trump impeachments. an insurrection. More, as you saw, mass shootings than I ever can bear to count. A global pandemic. And somehow, despite all of that, you have made me laugh every morning. You have made it all worthwhile every morning. I mean, it's not easy to tackle all of that, but somehow when I would see you in the morning, I would feel better. And that is saying something. And John, I can't think of a better partner to live through all of that with than to sit next to. And I'm not alone, obviously, in feeling that you're such a wonderful partner. You can ask Poppy Harlow, you can ask Christine Romans, you can ask Erica Hill, you can ask Michaela Pereira. I don't know why you can't hold on to a good woman. I don't know why everybody leaves you, but it's true. And just thank you. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, John, this has been a wonderful partnership. And I know it will continue and our friendship will never end, but this has been really, really special.
I mean, despite the fact of some of the things we've seen in the last 6.5 years, I would do it all again in a heartbeat. I mean, I would do it all again in a heartbeat. Look, I know how lucky I am and have been, and I know how lucky the next guy is going to be. So I want to hear from him, your next co-anchor, Victor Blackwell.
Dear Alisyn, A-L... L... Are there two L's? No, there aren't two L's. Dear Alisyn, A-L-Y... Wait, no. No, there's an I first. Dear Alisyn, A-L-I-S-O... I think I was close. No, there's no O. There's no. Hi, friend. This is just a note to say I am looking forward to working with you Monday through Friday, 2 to 4. Yours truly, Victor. P.S. Won't it be great to not be awake at 3 a.m.?
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Well, that's hilarious. That is beautiful.
That's going to work out well.
I really appreciate that. And I'm excited for Brianna. I'm excited for Brianna to be here and to have the experience. I forgot to mention Kate Baldwin. There's so many women. There's so many women that you have worked with.
The irony is, I've been married for 20 years and with my wife for like 35 years.
Right, but in terms of your work spouses, you're really playing the field. That's all I can say. That was wonderful for Victor. We had a meeting via Zoom, and the first thing that the new team asked me was, how do you spell your name? And I had to spell it for them and tell them there's a Y in it. And I also said that starting from now, I am going to be using a $sign for the S. So I hope they get used to that.
Listen, congratulations. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, John. It has been really wonderful. Thank all of you. I really appreciate all of you, and I hope that you will join me in the afternoons, 2 to 4. Thank you, guys. I love all you guys. Love you. For one last time on New Day, CNN's coverage continues after this.